Minister, there were a lot of Africans in the diaspora that could not make it tonight. And I want you to share a little bit about what you spoke about today. We have the Minister of Finance, Mr. Ken Ofori-Atta. So the purpose of politicians that comes out to the diaspora, it's for us to engage in conversations so we can have certain issues to help better policies and better investment. I know sometimes when there are certain cultures that sit on information that makes it very hard for the diaspora to be involved in the betterment of Ghana. What do you have to say about that?
Well, I think really the recognition is that we have an incredible amount of talent out there, both of sort of the diasporans who are from the country and African American diasporans who are here. And really, with all of that talent, I think it has to be a deliberate policy for most African governments to engage because we are losing a lot of resources and talent by not doing that. And so we are hopeful that we will be more focused on this as part of the solution to our development.
Speaking of solutions, the diaspora also expressed thoughts of systems that need to be set in place in Ghana, because when they do come out there, sometimes it's very difficult to adjust to certain things there. What do you have to say about that? And the new party coming in, different systems or new systems or enforcing old systems that are already there?
I think really when we're talking about systems, we're talking about reducing human intervention so things are fair and straight and efficient. And it is our commitment to really computerize in a way that will facilitate business and therefore the need to see fewer people in any transaction that you do.
Thank you so much. Any final words?
No, I'm very excited about this meeting. I'm really looking forward to engaging the Ghanaians. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I have Mr. Yofi Grant here with me, who's the Chief Executive Officer of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, also the Chief Marketing Officer of Ghana. You are pretty much the guy that everyone wants to meet. Any investor would love to meet. You go around and you search around for major investors. Now, I want you to talk to our viewers out there who couldn't make it here in the Ghanaian diaspora. Today you spoke about the $5 billion budget possibly for Ghana. I want you to also talk about the investment levels and also how are we planning to vitalize the Ghanaian stock exchange and treasury bills. A lot of Ghanaians out here had a lot of questions about how they could invest in Ghana. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, yes, I mean, all I'll say is Ghana is ready. This is a new Ghana that's on the go. We're opening up the country for investors. We are doing a lot of reforms that will make the business sector more attractive, as well as taking a lot of the upfront costs for investors so that they do their business and we can tax them and make the money. It's all in a bid to grow our businesses, create jobs and create wealth in our country. And it's not just about foreign investors, it's also about indigenous and domestic investors as well. We know there are a lot of issues that we need to resolve, and we're working very hard to make sure it's attractive, because Ghana is in the center of West Africa. It's a bastion of peace in West Africa, and it's a place that if West Africa work, then it depends on Ghana working out. So it's very important. And of course, the stock exchange works on the economy. We are fixing the economy, and I'm very sure that very soon the stock exchange will be strong and attract investments from all over the world.
Because many people would love to invest money. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I'm back again. So I have the Deputy Minister of Energy, Minister Amin Adam. Minister, we spoke a lot today, and I'm not going to bombard you with many questions because I know you're a busy guy. Let's talk about the energy, anything to do with energy right now as far as the diaspora is being involved and investing in our energy force.
Well, I mean, as I mentioned in my speech, we want to promote renewable energy because it will create green jobs. But the way to procure renewable energy going forward is going to be by open and competitive basis. And therefore, any investor, whether Ghanaian or non-Ghanaian, that wants to come and invest in renewable energy is welcome. However, it's important to also state that we are introducing what we call a local content policy in the power subsector, which means that investors who will give shareholding to Ghanaians will be given preference when they come to invest in our renewable sector. Investors who will also come and assemble the parts, either to assemble the panels or other parts that are required in the installation of renewable power, will be given preference. Also, Those that will come and even set up a factory to manufacture the parts and the cells, they will also be given preference. So if you are coming to bid on competitive basis, you have to be pre-qualified. And the only yardstick for pre-qualifying people are those who give shareholding to Ghanaians, those who are ready to assemble, and those who are ready to manufacture in Ghana. Because this is the only way we can create jobs and make renewable energy really live up to its expectations of creating green jobs in the country.
Very good to know that. I don't know if this question may pertain to you, but if you have any knowledge about this one factory, one district, can you talk a little bit about that? And also how we can pretty much kind of like renegotiate a few things when it comes to corruption and diasporans coming out to Ghana with this one factory, one district project.
Well, I mean, the 141 district project now has a secretariat in the office of the president because it has to receive presidential attention so that all the bureaucracies and the red tape that you find in the ministries and departments and agencies are avoided. So very soon they are going to start an outreach program both in Ghana and abroad to educate people and to create awareness about the structure that has been put in place to facilitate the program. And so it will be very soon, I believe by next month, we will begin to hear from the Secretariat what structures they are putting in place so that people can transparently and fairly access opportunities that are provided by the program.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure.